Hey, Riz here from CareerCrawlers.com, a place where you learn how to land jobs. And in today's video, I'm going to provide you with 15 high impact words that you can use when answering the following interview question: describe yourself in 3 words. I'm also going to give you the secret to answering this question, because you can't just choose any random 3 words to describe yourself with. Also, don't forget to stay until the end of this video, because I'm going to provide you with 4 top performing answers using random job descriptions, so you can see how to use the job requirements to come up with the perfect answer. Now, with each word on our list, I'm going to provide you with the following. Number 1, a definition of each word. And number 2, I'll tell you why each word is so powerful to use in your answer. Great, let's get started. So interviewers will ask you the following question: describe yourself in 3 words, to understand how you will be an asset to the job role and a benefit to the organization. So the key to answering this question is to choose 3 words that you know will make you successful in the job role. This is actually very easy to do, because all you need to do is highlight the key skills required for the job, which you can find right here in the job description. Then choose 3 words out of the 15 I'm going to provide you today that covers most of the key skills requirements for the job. It's that simple. Okay, I know you're excited to hear the 15 high impact words that you can use to describe yourself. So here they are. Number 1, that you're a multitasker. Multitaskers have the ability to handle more than one task at a time while ensuring that all deadlines are met. Interviewers respect multitaskers because they can handle workplace pressure effectively and are extremely reliable when management needs them to take on greater responsibility with very little notice. Number 2, that you're extremely flexible. Someone who is flexible has the ability to adjust to change quickly and calmly. Interviewers know that a flexible person can deal with unexpected changes by jumping into another job role or duties without requiring too much time to adapt to the change. Number 3, that you're extremely versatile. Someone who is versatile has many skills and qualifications. When you are versatile, managers and team members can count on you to adapt to different situations quickly, like various different assignments and so on. Here's a great example of being versatile. If you're versatile in, let's just say, computers, that means you can develop a website, create content, do graphical images, and even write code. Number 4, that you're resourceful. Someone who is resourceful can come up with creative, innovative, and efficient ways to overcome adversity. For example, a resourceful person will find new software to keep track of data, or even new time-saving strategies so they can get more work done quickly. They also have a great network of people that they can tap into for feedback or help them create new innovative ways to get more work done. Number 5, that you're extremely self-motivated. Now, self-motivated people motivate themselves to overcome challenges and adversity. They don't need people to tell them what to do, and they can motivate themselves to complete work, assignments, and projects to meet deadlines. Interviewers know the value of having someone who is self-motivated on their team, because they are supportive, they're positive, and they push their team forward when faced with adversity or setbacks. Number 6, that you're extremely persistent. Persistent people overcome adversity, they push forward, and they work really hard to get what they want. This means that when you're working in the workplace, that you do not take no for an answer and you persevere forward. Number 7, that you're extremely results orientated. Now, results orientated people focus on the bottom line, which is the outcome. They know which results are important and they focus all resources to achieve them. Interviewers admire someone who's results orientated because they don't get distracted by the middle processes and they focus all their attention on the results that matter. Now, before we move on, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As a matter of fact, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below saying that I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. Great, let's move on to number 8. Number 8, that you're empathetic. Someone who is empathetic has strong emotional intelligence. You can share someone else's emotions as well as their perspective. Interviewers know the importance of having someone who is empathetic on their team because, as mentioned, by understanding someone else's perspective, they can make decisions to de-escalate a situation before it hurts the team dynamics. Number 9, that you're extremely analytical. Now, an analytical person has the ability to take a large problem and break it down into a smaller problem so they can solve it more quickly and efficiently. Interviewers know the importance of having someone analytical on their team because if the job involves data, that means an analytical person can break it down and solve it more efficiently, achieving a higher ROI, return on investment. Number 10, that you're extremely methodical. Now, a methodical person follows a process exactly and step by step. This person is an asset to have in any job role that requires that a system or a procedure be followed. Number 11, that you're extremely proactive. Someone who is proactive is always thinking about the future. They anticipate events so they can take control of the situation. Interviewers consider proactive people an asset because they anticipate if delays are going to happen delivering a product or a project to a client. Proactive people are also always on top of things. Number 12, that you're extremely attentive. Someone who is attentive excels at communication through active listening. They pay close attention to the smallest details so errors are not made when completing a project or an assignment. Number 13, that you're extremely reliable. Someone who is reliable can be trusted to get the job done. Interviewers respect having someone who's reliable in the workplace because your manager or your team members can ask you to do something once and not have to worry about it getting done. Number 14, that you're extremely driven. Someone who is driven is always looking for a new goal and trying to achieve more. Managers and team members love someone who is driven because they're extremely reliable because they do not want to disappoint their manager or their team. And number 15, that you're commercially aware. Someone who is commercially aware has a clear understanding of what makes the company so successful. They also have a clear understanding of the products and the services that the company offers. Now, here are 4 fantastic sample answers showing you how to use the job description to prepare your answer. Sample answer number 1. Here's the job description. I'll highlight 2 to 3 key skills required for the job role. So, here are 2 requirements. Determine the best method to resolve problems and ensure customer satisfaction, and the ability to develop strong communication skills that convey a clear understanding. Now, from the list of 15 high-impact words discussed in this video, here are 3 to 4 that would be a perfect match for my answer. I'll use the following: resourceful, attentive, and analytical, because these align well with the job requirements. Now, here's my answer. I would say that I am resourceful, attentive, and analytical. I believe that I'm resourceful because I'm always looking for new and creative ways to make a process more efficient while ensuring the quality of my work does not get jeopardized. I would say I'm attentive because I believe having the ability to communicate clearly with your customers is essential to maintaining a strong relationship with them. By keeping an open channel of communication with customers, you can understand more clearly what their expectations are and avoid mistakes which would hinder the quality of work delivered to them. Finally, I am analytical because when working on complex projects, I like to break them down to smaller sections to understand how to complete it more efficiently. Not to mention, by breaking down a complex project, you can begin to prioritize what's most important and tackle that first. Sample answer number 2. Here's the job description. I'll highlight the key skills required for the job role. So here are 4 to 5 requirements. Engage directly with customers, excellent interpersonal skills, resolve conflicts, be ready for reserved assignments, and flexibility. I'll choose flexible, reliable, and multitasker because these align well with the job requirements. Now, here's my answer. I would say the 3 words to best describe me are flexible, reliable, and I'm a multitasker. First, I choose flexibility because I take pride in my ability to conform to the requirements of my manager and team. I've always believed that things are not always going to be set in stone and you have to be able to pivot to meet the demands around you. I say I'm reliable because I know that once you join an organization or any kind of team, you have to be someone that they can depend on when they need you to jump in to meet operating schedules or tight deadlines. Finally, I'm proud of my ability to multitask, which I believe is extremely important in any job role because being able to complete tasks more quickly and more efficiently increases overall productivity, helping myself or my team meet deadlines, which ultimately helps organizations grow. Sample answer number 3. Here's the job description. I'll highlight the key skills required for the job role. So here are 3 requirements. Applies critical thinking and prioritizes all aspects of patient care and collaborates with the healthcare team. I'll choose analytical, attentive, and results-orientated because these align well with the job requirements. Now, here's my answer. The 3 words I would use to describe myself are analytical, attentive, and results-orientated. Whenever I work on a complex project, I find creative ways to complete it more efficiently. I analyze the entire project by breaking it down so I can prioritize what's most important in order to successfully complete the task by the deadline. I am also extremely attentive in the way I communicate with those around me, paying close attention to the smallest details so I can effectively provide the necessary information to those people in a way that they can understand. This way we are all able to make a decisive decision more quickly. I'm also someone who is results-oriented by staying focused on the bottom line of the task or assignment. By keeping an eye on what we are trying to achieve, I am able to gather the necessary resources quickly to help us reach our goals by the set deadline. To me, it's not about focusing heavily on the process involved to achieve a common goal, but if you were able to reach that goal effectively, efficiently while preserving the quality. And finally, sample answer number 4. Here's the job description. I'll highlight the key skills required for the job role. So, here are 2 requirements. Extremely detailed orientated or organized, flexible to evolving responsibilities while able to work on multiple projects. I'll choose proactive, flexible, and structured because these align well with the job requirements. Now, here's my answer. The 3 words that best describe myself are proactive, flexible, and structured. I'm a forward thinker and love taking control of a situation whenever I feel it can be done more efficiently. I can work both independently and in a team, however, I don't really need management or fellow colleagues to tell me complete specific work. If I feel that something should be done which will help everyone involved, I do it. I guess my ability to work in a team and independently has molded me into an extremely flexible person. I like being a person that others can depend on, especially when they need me to jump into a job role or project with very little notice. I guess I've always been the type of person that can adapt well to any situation. One thing that has brought me to where I am personally and professionally is that I'm structured. I like to plan ahead and allocate time depending on how important the task at hand is. I like to anticipate when difficulties may arise so I can plan accordingly so my performance is not hindered. If you want to learn more on how to land jobs and reach your career goals, don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button to get new videos every single week. Also, don't forget to hit that like button because that motivates me to keep doing what I do. Stay safe, keep smiling, and good luck.